With so many dating apps vying for your attention, it can be overwhelming to know where to start. This is why I decided to do the heavy lifting by reviewing new dating apps that you should know about so that you don't have to. Today, I'll be giving you an in-depth look at Stir, the new dating app for single parents by Match Group. I'll be covering 5 areas of review: ease of use, quality of matches, premium features, safety, and my overall experience on the app. Now, full disclosure, I am happily married. So my perspective is as someone who has not been dating for a really long time. My husband's perfectly fine with this. In fact, I tell him about every single person who sends me a message. It's actually really fun. So, who am I? My name is Jasmine Diaz, celebrity matchmaker and founder of Diaz Dating Group. If this is your first time here, welcome to the party. Pull up a seat so we can dive in. So what exactly is Stir? Stir is described as a dating app for single parents. It is Match Group's latest app in their arsenal of dating apps and sets itself apart by being an app with busy lifestyles in mind, in this case for busy parents. Digging into the first area of review is ease of use. Ease of use refers to the degree of simplicity of the app, making the app user-friendly and accessible to a wide range of users. Like most dating apps, Stir is fairly easy to use. The setup process took just over 11 minutes to complete with familiar prompts, I'd say, but here's where I feel like Stir shines. It's with its targeted questions for parents. So one of the questions asked was whether or not I wanted to be matched with non-parents, and if I wanted a partner who desired more children. It also asked when I was available, so matches could easily assess, I don't know what I was gonna say, whether my schedule would work for them or not. So some of the other prompts included questions about family traditions and what it means to be a good parent. These questions are really important, but honestly, I didn't feel like it was natural or appropriate for a dating app. But moving beyond setup, the app itself is easy to navigate. However, Stir is lacking in a few areas where other apps are winning. The app honestly feels rushed and incomplete. I don't know what they did or why, but in my Hinge tutorial, I raved about its ability to be customized, and the app had so many ways to fit your needs. I see none of this here with Stir because its filter function is extremely limiting and basic. And when I say basic, seriously, the section itself says basic. So you're given the bare bones. If you're looking for like Black Christians or Asian Buddhists, you're essentially out of luck because there's no way to find them. So when it comes to ease of use, Stir gets a harsh 2 out of 5 for me. Hinge is also owned by Match, and it set a really high bar in terms of the things that you can do, and other apps really should follow suit. In the Standard, my 4-month date strategy program, I talk about how you can find quality, compatible matches based on your hobbies, goals, interests, and values for singles online and offline. You can learn more about this at diazdating.com/the standard. Now, when it comes to quality of matches, listen, I have a lot to say. As a professional matchmaker, like matching is my jam. And if you are new here, you don't know that, but those that know, they know, okay? Quality of matches refers to the degree of compatibility between individuals based on various factors, right? Such as personality, interests, and goals, and things like that. This is how I'm defining quality of matches for the rating. Upon joining, I immediately received 2 messages from men whose intentions I'm not even clear on, because I literally just signed up for the app and all of a sudden I had messages. And after some quick back and forth, I was prompted to take the conversation offline. And honestly, no thank you. I'm not interested in doing that. So over the course of 2 weeks, I would receive well over 50 likes, and only maybe one intro, and an intro was like a private message. So when it comes to having quality connections with people who I felt were genuinely interested, Stir really left me disappointed in that regard. So, now for the letdown. The bio section is the only place where you can really customize your responses that are not canned responses. In my mistakes you're making with your dating profile video, I discussed the value of a completed profile. It improves your vetting process and it helps you reduce time wasted on fruitless conversations, and it helps you to spot and avoid bad actors, which is a really important thing for online dating to help you navigate the good ones from the bad ones, okay? So how would I rate Stir in terms of quality of matches? I would give it a 2.5 out of 5. I feel like there's room for improvement on this app. If Match wants to put some work into it, or perhaps hires me to help them out and give them some pointers about matching. But there are far too many dating apps on the market that provide really great matches that I just didn't feel like it was worth it. All right, so we've discussed ease of use, quality of matches, and now it's time to discuss Stir's features. So premium features are additional or advanced functionalities or services offered by the app that is only available to users who have subscribed to a premium plan. So just to be clear, we're not talking about the free version, we're talking about premium, the upgrade, okay? So right out of the gate, I knew that I wanted to test Stir's features to determine if I received more bang for my buck. The blurring of images of someone who contacted you, I know other dating apps do this, but it really renders the app useless. And if you as an app or a platform are noticing that you're not having a high volume of users, this probably has a lot to do with it, but I digress. So I signed up for the 1-month premium membership. That gave me access to these features. These were the features. So see who you like, message before you match, read receipts, monthly boost, unlimited rewinds, control who sees you, and a weekly super like. These are all the things that premium upgrade provided me with. Okay, now in short, I do not think Stir's premium upgrade is worth it. It was great to see who I was matching with, right? To get ahead of the dating curve a bit, to see who I can message and who's messaging me before we actually match. But if I can't customize my match experience, every match that I am giving are not really who I'm looking for. So I'm investing financially to connect with matches I might not even want. This is honestly the same for the monthly boost. It's like you can be boosted, but to who? Like, do you even care about the people that you're being boosted to? But despite all the steps you may take to update your preferences, at the core, Stir does not offer enough filters to help you hone in on the type of matches you want. If you're trying to determine which app to use to upgrade on, if you're comparing like Bumble, Hinge, The League, Coffee Meets Bagel, all of that, but your funds are limited, Stir would be at the bottom of the list. Features I'd like to see though, the ability to filter by race, religion, education, salary would be great, salary range, hobbies, number of children. I'd like to see more. I just think that Match Group has the right idea with Stir, because single parents are a very special breed of dater. However, However, the throw together design, right? The lack of functionality make the premium prices, like honestly, it just makes it really difficult for me. So I'm going to rate this a 1 out of 5 for me in terms of premium cost. Users should be able to see who they're matched with from the jump. Listen, the old hide your hands and until they pay trick is outdated. There's just way too many different apps on the scene. And honestly, matchmakers are in high demand. So why even bother with an app that isn't even going to tell you who you're matching with if, like, honestly, you can just hire a matchmaker? I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. So moving on from features is the all too important safety. I told you guys I was going to get to safety, and I promise you it won't disappoint. So dating app safety refers to the measures and practices to protect users, such as implementing secure communication methods, verifying user identities, and providing resources and support to address potential safety concerns. So this is a really big, important area, especially for an app like Stir. All right. So upon signing up, you're greeted by Stir's Safety Pledge. On the plus side, Stir's Safety Center is somewhat easy to find, and there is a private mode you can switch on or off, where you can basically choose who sees you and who does not. Okay, so that's a win. There are safety tips specific to single parents with red flags to look out for and other helpful resources. So yay. Stir's doing good in that regard. Stir also offers Garbo, which is a free background check service, which you can search by an individual's name or telephone number. So that's great. Garbo's database is said to have over 1 billion records, which is a lot of records, we know. And Stir also offers photo and profile monitoring by live people. Okay, now, this is where Stir and we have to talk, okay? So as a matchmaker, I'm incredibly sensitive to the needs of parents. The last thing I ever want is for a client to have a horrific experience with someone that I've matched. And so as a dating app, I would think the sentiments should be the same. Now, the financial resources of the match group is there for it to do so. The app started off by asking the right questions about availability and parenting styles and all that, but it does little to help users avoid bad actors. With its narrow, minded profile and other features, I feel disappointed. We know that predators of all types thrive on dating apps. In 2002, nearly 70,000 people reported a romance scam, and reported losses hit a staggering $1.3 billion. That's not even to mention the countless of unreported stories of children who have been SA'd by their parents' partners. So as a dating app that caters to single parents, Stir has a moral responsibility to protect its users. And I think they've done some really great things in terms of partnering with Garbo. However, I just don't feel like it's enough. Stir should make the report option extremely easy to locate, number one, okay, on every single profile. Because it took me a while to identify these 4 little dots in the corner next to your photo to report a person that I was having issues with. And I'm really tech savvy, right? That's not I can't even imagine someone who is less capable or maybe is distraught, having a really bad experience and wanting to know what to do and how to report someone. Second, every Stir profile should include a video interview. Okay, I like the idea of a story feature that helps users mitigate their risk, or maybe even a be-real type feature that shows what the person is doing every day at a certain time. I don't know, maybe that's a stretch. I'm just spitballing here. Because listen, we're dealing with children, right? I think it's time to start authenticating identities when we're dealing with children or people who are attached to children, to provide some kind of safeguard for these parents. So with all of that being said, I would rate Stir on safety specifically a 3.5 out of 5. I know you weren't expecting that. Yes, they could do more with, what they could be doing, but they do provide some really great options, and I want to give them some acknowledgement for that. All right, so to wrap this up, we talked about Stir's ease of use, which I rated a 2 out of 5. Quality of matches, which was a 2.5 out of 5. Premium features were a 1, and safety was a 3.5. Damn, I know these ratings put Stir in a really bad light, but let me just be clear. This is just my opinion. Yes, I'm a professional, but it is just my opinion. So if you've had an entirely different experience or a different perspective on Stir, that is fine. So my overall rating of Stir as a dating app you should try is a 2.5. It's 50-50 for me. On one hand, Stir is great for single parents who don't have any requirements. If you're a wide open book, willing to give love a try and be willing to meet just about anybody, it could be a really great casual dating app. If you're looking for more ways to find love, both online or in real life, be sure to check out my 4-month date strategy program, The Standard, at diazdating.com/The Standard. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around for more advice, check out this next video right now.